Almost 10 years ago, a gunman entered Sandy Hook Elementary School and killed 20 students and 6 educators. One of those students was my 7-year-old brother, Daniel. So my only option is to talk about it and to try to come up with some solutions so that everyone in America doesn't have to be afraid for their lives in school or any other part of their life.
All Americans have a right to not be shot, a right to safety.
In a little over 6 minutes, 17 of our friends were taken from us, 15 were injured, and everyone, absolutely everyone, in the Douglas community was forever altered.
Let's put the USA over the NRA. This is the start of the spring and the blossoming of our democracy.
First time in 30 years got gun legislation passed. And the House of Representatives, at my encouragement of their own, passed the assault weapons ban.
As you mentioned, the legislation that was passed recently this past summer, that was very meaningful as it was the first bipartisan piece of legislation in 30 years. However, it did not address a limit on high-capacity magazines, or it took a small step for background checks. So what pathway has your administration identified that will close that gap so that we are more protected from individuals that want to use guns to harm us?
For every mass shooting that you read about, like it happened at her school, for every single one of those, there's a mass shooting taking place every day in the neighborhood. You know, you got 4,000 of these things, and they never get mentioned. People walk into a school, but in tough neighborhoods, there's mass shootings every single day. Every single day. And it's wrong. It's just simply wrong. Your voice matters, by the way. I genuinely mean it. You gotta speak up, and it matters.
It's really important to vote, especially for young voters, when it comes to gun violence prevention, because this is something that impacts us every day. And it's something that we have the power to change, but we really need to make sure that we're voting because it all comes down to Congress and what we can get through with legislation.